descended upon him like a dove to stay. And a voice spoke from heaven, saying, "This is my beloved Son, in him whom I am very well pleased," manifested to everyone. Well, in the garden he was, the voice that spoke to Adam in the cool of the day. He was Melchizedek, the king of Salem. Abraham met him the way. From the burning bush he spoke to Moses, wrestled Jacob and changed his name. He is the God who never fails, he remains to be the same. Who was the man that walked the sandy shores of Galilee? Healed the oppressed and spoke the words and set the captive free. And who cleansed the leper and turned the water into wine? And with his mighty power he touched and opened the eyes of the blind. He was that spiritual rock that the children of Israel drank from in the wilderness. He was the cloud by day and the fire by night. Now listen to this. He's wonderful, the counselor, the mighty God is he, the everlasting Father and the Prince of Peace. Who was the man? Who was the man? Who was the man that stood at the grave and raised Lazarus from the dead? On a mountain took a little boy's lunch, blessed it and the thousands were fed. And tell me who walked on the water and calmed the stormy sea, and passed by Peter and John while they were fishing, saying, "Come and follow me." Well, in the furnace of fire he was the boatman, the Lord and the King of Kings, the Son of righteousness that has arisen with healing in his wings. The Alpha, Omega, the beginning and the end, the man that told Nicodemus he had to be born again. Who was the man? Who was the man? Who was the man they crucified and hung upon a tree? And they laid him in another man's tomb and sealed it so he couldn't go free. But with power and triumph on the third day rose again. And today he holds the keys of death and hell in his hand. He was the Word of God that was made flesh and walked among all men. And he has all the fullness of the Godhead bodily in him. The all-supreme Elohim, the great Jehovah God, the God of all creation, Jesus our Messiah. Who was the man? Jesus is the man.